Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. We're broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. Good morning, Homer.
How are you doing and feeling this morning?
I am feeling great. I feel rejuvenated. I got to tell you, Homer, I went home last night.
Uh-huh.
And I was knocked out.
Which is what people should do.
Right. No, I mean, like I had no energy for nothing by the time I went right to bed. I got home at about, I want to say 5:45, close to 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I usually work until 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, when I got home yesterday, I was out like a light. Wasn't no, I came in the house, said hi to Kendall, and kept it pushing.
Okay.
He like, Mom, that was your day. You okay? Yeah, I'm good.
That part and out.
that was out. And out. And I woke up at about 4:30, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it was about 4 because I get up at 4:30. I was like, I got 30 minutes left. What am I going to do?
Right. That part.
And I was like, let me go back to sleep. That wrong answer. Wrong answer, y'all.
Right. That part.
So how you doing and feeling?
I am blessed. I'm feeling great. It was definitely a great time to be a guest on Tap In with Jazz Tyler.
Right. Shout out to Jazz.
Yeah, so from 4 to 6, and giving people an insight.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
And so that's it. It was a very, very great interview. Some people that may not have heard the story and all of the different ways and the different questions that she was asking me, and the information that I was able to share with Truth Nation. So it was a great, great look. So Jazz Tyler, again, Tap In with Jazz, Monday through Friday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Good looking. Thank you very much. She was humble because it was like 16 years ago I interviewed her.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And
what about it? Ain't that kismet?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So to be able to, she was so humble in order to be able to interview me. And, I'm just a humble person and
right.
Ordinary people, so to speak. You know what I mean? So, but it was
you
it was
John
great.
Legend it.
Yeah.
We're just ordinary people.
Be like, you going to learn today. You going to learn today. So hashtag that part, hashtag facts.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, that was great. And, just coming off an extremely long week and weekend.
Yes.
Where, I heard Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon talking about on the lunch break and Brother Z about how the UNCF walk-run that was scheduled to take place, but it got canceled.
Yeah.
But they had got down there at 7, so Zech hadn't checked his email.
Oh, okay.
To see that they said it was canceled. So they got down there with nobody under tents or nothing, and you're like, what's going on?
Right,
and they figured it out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I had early mornings after working Friday evening and night, and then having to be down at the Black Arts Fest MKE at 8 in the morning.
Right.
Meaning that I left at 7-something in the morning.
Right.
Got up at 6-something in the morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it felt like this week had never, the week never starts.
You got to sleep in now. Because if you got up at 6.
Yeah, no.
It
went
sleep
to
in a little bit. No.
You're talking about yeah, absolutely. So
some of y'all said sleep in.
Yeah, I was on the grounds until 11 something that night, and then had to be down at Bronzeville Arts and Culture Festival at 8 a.m.
Right, exactly.
So it was like the same process.
Yeah.
So and then being up for a Monday morning show.
Right,
And yeah,
right.
so yeah, I took advantage of, just being able to kind of like rest after I got done yesterday
Uh-huh.
because the week picks back up again
Right.
where I'll have things that I'll be doing during the morning and afternoon hours and evening hours.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, but it's when your life has been that for all of these years,
Right.
it's just part of the
It
routine.
is. And sometimes you feel like you're on tour.
That's what Cheryl calls it. She's
Yeah.
like, "You
Yeah.
on? We on tour? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we
Yeah.
at now? Where we at now?"
Yeah.
And especially when I have those days where I stop by 4 or 5 events in one day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the guest
Oh, yeah.
appearances.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So.
Back in the day, we used to we used to pick up and go for, just like you do, pick up and go from one to the next. And if that's what you're accustomed to, then it just is what it is. That's what I used to say when I would send Kendall. Some people send their children down south,
Mm-hmm.
for the summer,
Yep.
and I would send him north,
Mm-hmm.
northwest. And I send him Seattle. People be like, "Where's Kendall? He on tour. He making his tour of the Pacific Northwest. He out there kicking it. His summer tour."
That part. That part.
When he was younger, he could go on the winter run too, but
Right.
as he got older, he could only do the summer tour. So
That
yeah,
part. That part. But yeah, so we do what we do.
yes, absolutely.
Great morning to everybody on our YouTube page.
Hey, YouTube.
Great morning. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
And remember, while you're there, hit that like and subscribe button.
Yes.
On the road to 9,000, but as Bailey says, 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. We gotta get there. Come on, y'all.
And of course, you can watch us on Facebook Live as well.
Yes.
You can like and follow when you get to Facebook. And again, it's all at 1017 The Truth.
Shout out to RN Kawanda, Anita Nicole, all of y'all. We love y'all.
Jasmine Gooden.
Yes.
Shining Star.
There you go.
Lori Patterson.
Y'all be out here chatting it up too.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're like, are you on everybody? Hey. That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying?
That is how it should be.
You're talking about the morning, truth in the morning. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, speak.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed at how many times, like, I speak whenever I see people. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
And I
Me
know
too.
you can attest to this,
Yeah.
Bailey. And it's amazing sometimes the amount of people that don't even bother to return.
Oh
the
my
greeting.
gosh. Y'all should know when we walk out of this building, Homer and I always end the show together. We walk out the building together. And everybody, we pass all these corporate types in the hallway because there's this hallway that the general public can't get into.
Right.
So we're walking down this, but all kinds of people that work in the building, that's where they come through, right? All these corporate types, and Homer's like,
great morning.
great morning, great morning, great morning. And people are just like, yeah, whatever. Okay, and they keep walking, and they don't say anything. One day Homer said, I'm taking it back.
Right.
And all of a sudden, people are like, oh, wait a minute. And y'all, I got to say, most of these people we see every morning. Same time, same situation.
Absolutely.
Same space in the hallway.
And
they don't say anything.
Right. And my thing is like, what does it take to just be courteous?
Right. And there are those that do. Right.
Few.
There's a few, but there's like the one brother we see all the time. He'd be like, hey, y'all.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, we get that. And our sister that is on maintenance.
Yes. She's always wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, it's like
she gonna be our plug. Something go on down here.
Yes.
She gonna be our plug. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that, right? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That's that one person to come and whisper like, they about to do whatever.
Hey,
y'all don't come in
don't
to work
come back
tomorrow.
for lunch.
Yeah, don't come back for
what?
Don't come in. Don't
I
come
ain't
in
gonna even
tomorrow.
question and be like,
okay.
Hey, you know what? Let me send this message.
Exactly.
we send this message. Hey,
exactly.
I won't be in tomorrow.
Exactly.
Are you sick? Matter of fact, I am. But no, just being courteous because I really look at it like this, Bailey. if you don't acknowledge people,
Yes.
it's like they don't exist in your world.
Yeah.
You feel
Well,
what I'm saying?
listen,
So it's like,
culturally,
mhm,
we were taught, hey,
speak.
don't ever walk in the room and
Mhm.
not acknowledge the people that are there.
Right.
That's common courtesy.
Yep.
Now, other people have not been taught that. That is not there.
Right.
But for us,
But it's
it's
crazy.
a
Yeah.
cultural
It
thing.
is. It really is.
And
It really is.
if y'all don't know,
Mhm.
and you're not African American, I'm telling you now that in our culture, when you walk into a room, you're supposed to acknowledge everybody that's there.
Yeah. Whether you know them or
Or not.
And that's the thing with it. It's like it's not that you have to know the person just
Right.
to speak to the
Right.
person.
You always you always hear it too. I know you didn't come in here and not speak.
Right. I ain't sleep with you
Right.
last night. You
Exactly.
get what I'm saying?
These
Different little
things.
things like that. Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
yeah, so it's it amazes me. I'm like, wow. I mean, what did it take to just say hi, even if you didn't
Right.
say good morning? I know I say great morning, but
Right.
at least you just say good morning.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
2 words.
Like, come in the room, and it's okay to do a group acknowledgement. Hey, everybody.
There it is.
Just make sure you look around.
Yep.
So nobody feels left out.
So yeah, but it's
Yeah, I know you didn't come in my house and not speak to me. Oh, my nieces and nephews. Oh, get
Yep.
caught up every time by my sister.
uh
And they go, oh, I'm sorry, Aunt Delia. Hi, how are you? How are things going? Yeah, now I have a conversation. Yeah,
That
now
part.
you obligated to a whole conversation.
there it is.
Just because when you walked in the door, didn't acknowledge everybody that was in the room.
Yep. Anita Nicole said people get offended when you take your hello black, but they don't be saying hello.
Yeah.
You can get offended.
Exactly. That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's
like
right.
it's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
Nurse Erin Kawanda said 10-5 rule. 10 feet away, acknowledge the person. 5 feet away, you speak. It doesn't cost you a thing to be courteous. 100.
Listen to that. I like that rule.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. That's all. Acknowledge everybody.
Let's see. Will D9 said, good morning. As a kid, I didn't speak to someone when she said hi to me. Mama popped me in the black of my head. That was the last time I ever did that.
Yeah.
Speaking to someone is a lost art.
Yeah, it really
Yep.
is, especially with all the
Right.
texting and all the things going
Yep.
on. Yeah.
And when
yeah.
I see even, when we see some of the youth, even the ones that we may say are questionable, I still say, great afternoon, brother, or
Yeah.
great afternoon,
Yeah.
sister,
Yeah.
And some of them look at me like it's a foreign thing.
Right.
And some of them will return and be like, hey, hi, And
Right.
that's it.
That's it.
So acknowledge, because other than that, if law enforcement said, did you see what this person had on? Because they didn't exist to you. If you
Yeah.
don't speak or say something,
Yeah.
the people don't exist.
Yeah,
know.
absolutely.
We got to get ready to take care of some bills. When we come back, Tierman Spencer, former city attorney, has been convicted on one of the felony charges that
wow.
he was facing. And I believe a misdemeanor charge was thrown out, but he still has other felony that he'll be going to court soon on.
Oh, wow.
But we'll talk about that and more when we return. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I am the legendary home blow along with my girl.
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Educators Credit Union is more than a place to manage your money. They're where your financial possibilities take shape. They're more than transactions. They're conversations about your financial goals. More than numbers, they're community advocates who support free, local events that are accessible to all. They foster community because we are stronger together. Educators Credit Union is people helping people. Become a member at ecu.com. Insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
Each blood pressure check, each clear answer, each caught it early moment is why we show up. From unexpected nights in the ER to therapy that helps you get your strength back, step by step. We stand ready, quietly preparing, focused, and guided by one promise. to be fully devoted to you. Ascension, Wisconsin. Advanced care. Devoted to you.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative,
and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
American Family Insurance is a proud sponsor of The Truth. For almost 100 years, they've been committed to helping families protect what matters most: your home, your vehicle, and the dreams you're building every single day. And if you're a part of the Truth audience, you already know you work hard for yours. That's why having the right protection in place matters. American Family helps you stay steady, or stay ready for whatever life brings, so you can focus on moving forward. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome, Black. Truth in the Morning. Before we went to break, I alluded to the fact that we'd be talking about former Milwaukee City Attorney was found guilty on a felony charge, and that is former Milwaukee City Attorney Tierman Spencer was found guilty of misconduct in public office, but acquitted on a misdemeanor obstruction charge. Now, the charge he was found guilty on was a felony. The charges against Spencer were filed in 2024 after an investigation revealed that he directed Milwaukee City Attorney staff and resources to have himself or another avoid fees and repairs required by the Department of Neighborhood Services inspections that totaled thousands of dollars. Spencer's sentencing is scheduled for September 11, 2026. He will return to court on Monday, August 3rd, which was yesterday, for a hearing on 4 felony charges that were filed in 2025.
Wow.
So, yeah. So we don't even know what the outcome of that one is going to be.
More to come.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, it was a fall from grace. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We were excited to be able to have a Black city attorney. But there were several allegations that were levied against him.
Wow.
And, I guess, and that's not including the felony charge that he was convicted of.
Just convicted of.
There were some women
Mm.
that were accusing him of things.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to that, and you're in a position like that, you have to be, you know,
Uber careful.
yeah.
Because one thing that I know is true because I've seen it play out for so many people,
Uh-huh.
power is a monster.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Power is a monster.
Mhm.
And again, for those of you who are Marvel fans and Thanos, you get what I'm saying?
Thanos,
Yeah,
yes.
it's like that power. It does something to a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
And they wield it in different ways. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happened now.
Yep.
You know, and that's like what I was
The
saying
more
about
stones you get.
right. So yeah, you know, you're now more powerful. Now you got
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So again, kind of the same thing with the anonymous interview
Right.
that we played on yesterday about
They
he gonna
at the
drop a
crib.
dime.
They at the crib right now listening, going, yeah, see.
Yeah, they at home, like for real, because now they're under investigation.
They filing for unemployment, trying to figure out the landscape, what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
What other great job can they get?
But if they violated the policies, you know, that unemployment fight gonna be hard.
It's going to be hard.
You
It's
know?
going to be hard.
So, but yeah, but that power, you know, it's a monster. And if you don't know how to contain it and control yourself, you'll just be wielding it everywhere. Like
there always has
know?
to be the plausible deniability.
Yes. Yes.
You cannot, you know what? It's best to always have, if the situation is questionable, whether with employees, whatever, just always, you know,
err on the side of caution.
Err on the side of caution.
Yeah, because
when you're talking to employees, if you wouldn't say it to your mother, well, see, some of y'all don't know how to talk to your mama, but that's another story for another day.
Bailey.
But if you wouldn't say it to your grandmother, let's put granny in there, then you might not want to say that to your employee.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying.
That part. And speaking of the city,
okay,
there's a couple of things that we can deal with on that.
Yeah.
The Common Council rejects a vote on pursuit policy changes.
You know?
So, you know, a lot of people have been talking about the reckless driving, and law enforcement chasing them, and the fact that because of the chase, some people ended up losing their lives in some of these chases.
Yeah.
And or just severely injured or whatnot. And so there was a big thing, and not that it's dead, because just because the Common Council voted, I don't think it's going to stop those who are adamant about law enforcement shouldn't chase.
Right.
I'm on the opposite side of that. I'm my stance is yes, they absolutely should be able to chase some of these reckless drivers, because some of the reckless drivers.
How else we gonna get them off the street?
Right.
I mean, I look at this and I say, I come in every morning, right? Come in, and inevitably, at some point, somebody gonna be swerving around me, driving crazy, driving erratic.
Right.
What we gonna do about that?
And
I mean, because eventually, for all of us, it could result, God forbid, but it could result in an accident. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We do have, courtesy of today's TMJ4, a video letting people know that they have voted to the no change to the police pursuit policy.
Okay.
The Chief Jeffrey Norman had already amended the policy to where they won't chase reckless drivers unless they are doing this or unless they are doing that.
Right.
Which I still think is crazy because, they can still create havoc by driving reckless.
Right.
And it's not, law enforcement won't chase them.
Right.
It has to meet certain criteria for them to chase them.
Right.
And I know a lot of people who have been hurt and some who have lost their lives where the person was not being chased by law enforcement and the people were driving reckless and now they've lost their life. And I've also had, we're going to play this clip, but I've also had the experience of saying, like, what if that person is the one that you talking about, whoever killed my brother or my mother or somebody that y'all need to turn yourself in.
Or shot somebody.
Yeah, and
like that one lady.
This might be who they're chasing, and because they don't stop, somebody else may lose their life.
Yeah.
And I'm not discounting or discrediting the fact that families are going to go through grief or whatnot. But I've often said, if it's me, if it's me, and I guess we'll play this clip when we come back from break. But if it's me, I informed Cheryl, like, look, don't start no damn protest because law enforcement may have been chasing somebody if I ended up losing my life or being injured because of these reckless drivers. No, chase them.
Yeah.
Capture them. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, and that's even if I'm just, if I'm driving and it was somebody else that they were trying to get for a homicide or a shooting or just reckless driving erratically and making people have to pull over to the side or jump onto the median because of this reckless driving. If I get caught up in that police chase, no, don't go and get mad at law enforcement. But that's just me. That's how I feel about it. Don't get mad at law enforcement because, again, they have to be stopped because if we can get them off the street, you feel what I'm saying? It may save a lot of other lives because if they driving that reckless and carelessly, they're soon to run into somebody and they're going to be either injured for the rest of their life with a disability or they may lose their life because there's a lot of people that just don't give a damn. And I have a problem with that. So we're going to take care of these bills. We'll come back and show you this. And, of course, we'll talk about it in Truth Nation. We want to know what's your truth. Some of you may have been impacted by it where law enforcement was chasing somebody and you may have lost your vehicle or injured yourself, or some people that may have lost their life. But we need to talk about it, and I'm glad that they didn't change it.
Yeah.
We got to take care of some bills. We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Milwaukee Public School families, the first day of school is Tuesday, September 1st, and there's still time to enroll. MPS offers programs to fit every learner, including bilingual, Montessori, special education, and more. All MPS students receive free breakfast and lunch. Enroll today at milwaukeepublicsschools.org/enrollment. Or visit MPS Student Services at 5225 West Vliet Street, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thank you for choosing MPS.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a united way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Milwaukee's Common Council rejecting the Fire and Police Commission's recommendations today to significantly alter MPD's ability to chase reckless drivers. A majority of alderpersons deciding Friday not to take a vote on those proposed changes. Ben Jordan spoke with a mother fearing inaction will lead to more pursuit deaths, and an alderman who sides with the police chief.
There is now no path forward for the pursuit policy changes the Fire and Police Commission unanimously recommended a few months ago. The police chief flat out rejected them, and now the Common Council has decided not to force the changes. Tiffany Stark showed up to Milwaukee's Common Council meeting Friday to advocate for her disabled daughter, who will never see her father again.
It's over. It's gone just because he drove down the street at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Araya's dad, Anthony Higgins, was hit by a driver fleeing police along Keefe Avenue in June 2024. Paralyzed from the neck down, Anthony died from those injuries 16 months later.
No one should die over an expired license plate.
Araya's heartbreak turned into hope back in April after learning about the Fire and Police Commission's recommendations. One would have banned chases for reckless driving seen after an attempted traffic stop. Another would have required officers to end pursuits that increase the risk to public safety. The effort came after MPD data shows 9 people died in chases last year. Since the FPC no longer has the power to set MPD policy due to Act 12, the last option would have been a 2/3 vote by the Common Council.
It's really frustrating because we have one issue of people dying that are innocent driving down the streets, and then we have a body of people here that aren't even listening.
Alderman Russell Stamper was among the majority who decided not to allow a vote.
It's a clear message right there that we support what's already in place.
Stamper says letting fleeing drivers go leads to no accountability.
Which one is worse? Non-pursuit is worse. That's my position.
It's not like we're asking for all the chases to stop. We're asking for the minor ones that are nonviolent to stop.
The Fire and Police Commission's executive director declined my interview request in response to the Common Council's decision. Reporting in downtown Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
That was good. Shout out to Ben Jordan.
Hashtag that part. Hashtag
that was
back.
a good report.
Yeah, today's TMJ4. That's where that clip came from.
Yeah.
So Bailey, what is your thoughts? And after hearing the clip and the reasons for the vote, what's your truth?
I believe I understand why they didn't vote on it.
Mhm.
You know, you kind of for lack of a better term, damned if you do or damned if you don't.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I understand, you know, a gentleman lost his life.
Mm-hmm. And we're not I'm not discounting that.
I'm not discounting
You know what I
that
mean?
at all. But how many more people, you know, she said, well, what about the small stuff, the small things that they don't, you know, people that aren't, you know, I don't know if you're running from the police.
Right.
If it's something small you got going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
You may be wanted for many other things.
Right.
And so, because other than that, if you hit somebody, I would pull over.
There you go.
So, you know,
And that's, that is one of the biggest things for me. Like, again, just pull over.
Right.
And what people are not doing enough, in my opinion, is being mad at the person that was running from the police.
Right.
You created the situation.
Mm-hmm.
When the lights come on and you hear them sometimes come over the speaker and say, pull over.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Not treat it like it's a damn video game.
You supposed to listen. If you are driving a car, if you see them cherries and berries popping
That's
up
right.
behind you, to pull right over.
Right.
Pull right over. That's what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to pull over immediately.
Right.
Nearest curb.
Now, if you got PTSD because somebody whipped past your vehicle and barely missed hitting you and your grandmother in the car.
Right.
You're going to be all on social media. They got to do something about this.
Right.
I was just driving. I was bringing my grandmother from her appointment or we were going we were going rummaging, whatever it might have been.
Right.
And this fool just zipped past. And if I hadn't swerved quick to the left or to the right, he would have probably killed me and my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't no police chase.
Right.
So I'm saying, like, we supposed to just let that kind of stuff just go unaddressed? But yet you want to address it on social media?
Like I said, it happens to me every morning when I'm driving in. This is like a racetrack out here.
Yep.
It's a racetrack out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And so I'm like, when are people going to get frustrated at the ones that are creating the chase?
Yes. Listen, driving, listen, everybody, driving is a privilege.
Say it again for the people in the black.
Driving is a privilege. It is not a right.
That's right.
That's why you have to go get a driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
It's a privilege.
Right.
And that privilege can be taken away from you.
Mm-hmm. That part. DB was talking about the Thanos situation on the Truth text line. But yeah, we want to hear from you, Truth Nation. Again, we know that this comes up every so often. Of how you feeling about chasing and to chase or not to chase. But what's your truth? And also, why don't people get more upset at the people who are creating the chase?
I get mad at the chase.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Like, there wouldn't be a chase if people would just pull over.
Right.
And then you got people, I don't want to go back to jail. Well, you shouldn't have been driving if you know you shouldn't have been driving. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Now other people's lives got to be put in jeopardy because you don't want to go back to prison for doing something that you know you weren't allowed to do.
That part.
And that's our fault.
It is.
We got to deal with that.
Apparently, it's our fault.
Yeah, it's like I don't get it. I don't get it. So 833-212-1017. What is the solution if we don't want law enforcement to chase them? Like, what is the solution? Are you going to get your damn kids? Are you going to get your teens? Are you going to get your Toys R Us adults?
You always, the first thing you say is, get your kids.
And get your teens and get your Toys R Us adults. Because, again, they are the reason, in my opinion, that we have these bump outs. They are the reason, in my opinion, that we got speed bumps that we've never seen. You used to have to go through, listen, to get a speed bump put on your block or something like that, you had to go through a whole process, Bailey. Well, they had to do a study and all of this.
But
with this reckless driving, some blocks got 2 speed bumps in one block.
Yeah, and they'd be like, you need speed bump?
We got
we got one. Hold on.
We got roundabouts in places that never had roundabouts.
Exactly.
Like what?
Why?
Because those are considered traffic calming measures.
Exactly. Because you got these long roads and people think it's time to, get out here and just make it pop. We could just speed down the road. We'll get it.
Yeah. Anita Nicole on YouTube said most of them don't have a license, so there's nothing to take away. Therefore, they don't care.
That's true.
And this is what I'm saying.
These are facts.
Right.
Get your kids.
And your teens and your Toys R Us adults. And if you one of the damn Toys R Us adults that are doing it, yeah, it's your fault too.
You too.
You know what I'm saying? Because again,
y'all do too much.
When the questions are asked in advance, when the town hall meetings are called in advance,
yes.
When different alder people in different alder districts end up saying we're going to have a meeting with the community about the reckless driving, you have to pack it out.
Yep.
And when you come to the meeting,
yes,
do not be the ones that are saying this, because I've listened to so many meetings, and when the question is asked, well, what would you like to see us do? I don't know, but y'all need to do something.
I can't stand that because you are not being a part of the solution. But then when they do something,
speed bumps,
humps, then you get mad.
Bump outs, roundabouts.
Then you get mad.
Right.
That's what makes me mad.
Right.
Because
about it's so stupid.
You didn't want to contribute.
Right.
But you mad because they're trying to do something for us.
Because you said y'all got to do something. So
and we all said a speed bump is good. That's cool.
Right.
And you said no.
Right.
Well, you can't have it both ways.
That's that part. Still, and that's it.
That's like people complaining about who gets elected, but did they go vote?
Right.
Where was they at?
Man, look at them. They all going to do this.
August 11th.
Yeah, and early voting is going on right now.
Let's all fly to D.C.
I'm flying to D.C. to vote. I'm flying to D.C.
We don't want that to go over y'all's head, but
right.
Anyway.
You know, it's Washington, you know.
Yeah.
DC, we're flying. Whew, stealth. But yeah, it's gavel time. Get your kids and yourself and sit down. That part.
Get your children.
And if you know you are one of the people creating the issue, because I've seen some grown people.
They ain't up right now.
That were doing the same damn thing.
They sleep right now. They don't really get up till around 12.
I seen people with nice cars with valid license plates just driving reckless.
I see, okay.
Yeah, listen. I'm just saying, 833.
Out here. Just out in the street.
212-1017. That's the True Talk text line. We want to talk about it, and we'll come up with a poll when we return. But yeah, we can't have it both ways, and we can't really do what some of the community and the neighbors want to happen if you don't express that. And those that are saying just stop the chases until somebody you love or care about gets hit by somebody that wasn't being chased, but just somebody driving reckless.
Yep.
Playing chicken, driving down the wrong side of the street and all of that. That happens here in the city a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. I'm the legendary
Homer Blow. Stuff on the Truth Talk
along with my girl.
Y'all people, I love y'all. Bailey Coleman. I love y'all.
Yeah.
This Truth Talk text line, y'all out here in these streets.
Yeah. We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Want to save money on energy bills? With free tools from We Energies, you're in control. Manage your energy use with easy tips, earn rebates on home upgrades, calculate your energy use, create savings goals, view and compare bills, and more. With We Energies, the energy info you need is at your fingertips. Save your way at WeEnergies.com/simple savings or download the app. We Energies. Simple steps, real savings.
Join us for the 16th Annual Bronzeville Week, the premier celebration of Milwaukee's rich African-American legacy of culture, arts, history, and entertainment. Bronzeville Week takes place Saturday, August 1st through Saturday, August 8th. Bronzeville Week starts with the Harambe 5K Walk Run, followed by the Bronzeville Cultural and Art Festival, and ends with the Bronzeville Art Walk. From fashion shows, dance demonstrations, and conversations about Bronzeville, to entertainment, great food, and natural hair expositions, the 16th Annual Bronzeville Week includes it all. Log on to milwaukee.gov/Bronzeville for a complete list of events. Bronzeville Week is presented by Alderwoman Milele, ACOG's Historic King, Drive Bid, Bader Philanthropy, and Thrive On, and the City of Milwaukee.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation, to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM. Of course, we are talking about the fact that recently, the Milwaukee Common Council rejected the vote to change to the police pursuit policy, which they already amended. They had amended that.
Right.
And so, but the Fire and Police Commission had recommended more, which would have limited the Milwaukee Police Department's ability to chase reckless drivers. And the Common Council's decision effectively ends any path forward for the proposed policy changes.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we want to know, so we put up a poll where we're putting up a poll where you can end up letting us know
on our YouTube page.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? To chase or not to chase, and you can choose if you feel like they should. That's
the question,
right? Or you'd be like, no, not chase. And they kind of get the pulse because the community is divided.
Yes,
it's divided. And if you have a comment, please give us a call on our True Talk text lines.
833-212-1017. You can also text us there, which some of you have.
Mm-hmm. So you got something on
yeah.
True Talk?
Shout out to Millicent. She said, they can't say anything because it's their family. The answer is removal from our community, and please don't ask where they go. We don't care. She always on the remove folk.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of them. What's the names?
Listen. Annihilation Island should be able to be a reality.
You know what?
I'm just saying, because we won't have to keep worrying about the same reoccurring events.
They ain't finna put them out.
Listen, I'm saying if it was my world, I would have a place called Annihilation Island.
They ain't finna get put out.
Don't worry about it. I'd get them.
You gonna run them down?
Yep.
All right, then.
Yep.
All right.
And they going, be like, where are we going, downtown? Nope. Nope. You got a special place.
Okay.
It's literally going to be a point of no return.
Stacy said, morning, perfect time to be a lawbreaker. Why? Because the laws and consequences are not harsh enough. No deterrence to halt the lawbreaking.
This is true in a lot of cases.
I feel like I feel like people think that they're going to get away with it and they're going to be able to work their way out of it, in court or whatever.
They do. A lot of the charges are dismissed.
Yeah.
and just read in.
There ought to be some mandatory situations.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like it should. That's the only thing that I think is going to really start deterring people. That regardless of your attorneys and all of that kind of stuff, if you make this kind of violation, 5 years. Period. Period. Now the rest of the charges you facing, you know what I'm saying? If you get found guilty on them, then that's just going to tack on to it. But if you know that for 5 years we ain't got to worry about you on the street, driving reckless, putting other people's lives in danger, property in danger, that's going to stop some of them because they ain't going to be out here to do it again.
Right.
They ain't going to be out here to say, I'm going to be in another Stoli in a minute.
Right. But that's my baby.
Yeah, well, you should have grabbed your damn baby in advance. You had an opportunity.
You had an opportunity.
And you flaunted it.
You just went out here and was like, I'm doing what I want to do. He going to do what he want to do.
Yeah, because you're too busy fighting at after sets at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Ooh. What? That sounds like people with kids.
Yes.
Oh.
Just ridiculous.
Well, the people with kids are offended by your comments, sir.
You know what? In the words of
they ain't
the
really
ode.
Hold on. They ain't really up right now.
In the
but
words
if they were,
of the ode. Frankly, I don't give a damn.
What? Listen.
No.
They ain't up right now. They ain't finna get up to around 12, 1 o'clock. But they want me to let you know they offended. I got y'all back.
Well, offended on me when you're not strong. You know what I'm saying? Just be offended. I'm just saying. We do have our poll up on YouTube. Should police continue chasing vehicles? You got 3 choices. Chase all, chase none, or only chase violent crimes. And my thing is, if they're running, who's to say they haven't committed a violent crime?
Exactly.
Because why are you running?
Exactly.
Why are you driving reckless?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
exactly.
When people say, only violent, how do you know? How do you not know that this person is not choosing to drive reckless because they were involved in a shooting and they think, they got me.
Yep.
So I need to get away.
That's it.
Before they run my fingerprints and find out who the hell I am.
That's all.
And then are able to associate if I have a weapon in the car that goes to another shooting or a homicide.
Yep.
I'm just saying, I pull over.
Pull over.
When the cherries and berries come on,
I
pull over.
I just pull over.
That's what you're supposed to do.
You don't require much. Just pull over.
Right. I get, even if you are in a situation where you're in a non-populated area.
Yes.
Sherwin Hughes on Truth with Sherwin Hughes, I want to say a couple of weeks ago. So I was talking about the fact that, you should call if you don't feel like stopping in that area because there's no people and it's not well lit.
Yeah.
Just call 911.
Yep.
Don't go over the speed limit.
Yep.
Just be driving like at a slow snail pace.
Yep.
And pull off to where you can pull into a lighted area, a gas station, something where there are some other people that can witness this traffic stop.
Right.
But when you do it, as soon as you know that that's what you are trying to do, immediately call 911. Let them know what county or wherever you might be, and that you are being law enforcement vehicle has turned on their lights, but you don't feel safe at that particular spot where they were trying to pull you over, and you're just trying to get to the nearest exit and pull into a well-lit place.
Yes.
I'm not speeding. I'm currently only going this, you know what I'm saying? Go through all the things to let them know, because then at that time, they can end up letting that district or whatever county you may be in that, hey, you are currently trying to pull over this vehicle.
Right.
We are on the phone with them now, and they are not trying to create a high-speed chase, or they're not trying to do a fleeing or eluding an officer.
Right.
They are just pulling to a well-lit place.
Yes.
We're still on the phone with them.
Right.
The whole nine.
Right.
That part. We do have Al MKE. I don't know. We got time. Al, we may have to take you on the other side because we're going to be moving to a break, and we definitely want to let you speak your truth.
That's it.
And we just got to be ready with the dump button on the last ending because your dismount is
okay.
It's like brr, brr, all of that, and
No,
then
he'll
all of a sudden,
go,
ta-da!
he'll go
And it's like,
bang, 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 and
Right.
he'll go, hey, y'all have a nice day.
right. So, but participate in the YouTube poll, 1017 The Truth. While you're there, like and subscribe. Our poll is, should police continue chasing vehicles? The three choices: chase all, chase none, or only chase violent crime.
Would you like to have an update on the poll before we go to break?
Sure.
Okay. Currently, 67% say chase all. 8% chase none, and only chase violent crimes is at 25%. That's where we're going.
Okay.
That's where we're at right now.
So you can participate, and when we return, we will definitely go back to our Truth Talk text lines to find out your truth and why you feel the way you feel.
Yes.
833-212-1017. I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Join the Milton House Museum for an extraordinary celebration of history, heritage, and freedom on September 26th at 7 p.m. at Janesville Performing Arts Center. This special evening features Grammy Award-winning Fisk Jubilee singers from Nashville, a legendary ensemble having preserved the powerful legacy of African American spirituals, carrying songs of faith, resilience, and hope to audiences around the world. Opening the evening is the dynamic Kofi Dance Company. Don't miss this unforgettable evening supporting the Milton House Museum. Tickets available at miltonhouse.org.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 1017 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, and WGKB Waukesha.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation. Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. If you were supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you're late. Bailey, you don't know how many people come up to me and say that. You're late! Because of me saying it and understanding that people are late. We're broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And, of course, True Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. But we got this poll up on YouTube, and we want you to participate in the poll.
Yes.
Should police continue chasing vehicles? 3 choices. What are the 3 choices, Bailey?
Chase all, chase none, or only chase violent crimes.
So since the break, what's the numbers? I know we were 60-some% before.
So
where we at?
Chase all is at 59%.
Mm-hmm.
Chase none is up 14%.
Mm-hmm.
And only chase violent crimes is at 27%.
All right. Well, we got some calls on the True Talk text line.
All right.
We've got Al. Thank you for holding. Great morning. We love you. We appreciate you. You hear the to chase or not to chase. What would solidify a legitimate reason to chase? What's your truth?
Well, I don't. Well, if you take off running, might as well chase it. We already here. Because the good reckless drivers, we don't have no more. See, the good reckless drivers, they had no license in 20 years, but they drove like they got common sense. But these reckless drivers today, go on and chase. A matter of fact, ram them. Matter of fact, chase them to the point that they wrap around the pole. Come on. Wrap around the pole with both legs, because I'm in love with a stripper.
Oh, good.
Let them wrap around that pole like a stripper. Hey, I want to see them wrap around the pole like a stripper. That's what I want to see them to do. Because, see, if they don't, they're going to tear your car up, tear your house up. Ain't nobody going to drop no money, or they're going to wait 30, 40 years and get saved and say, I gave my life to Jesus. Why rather you go to Jesus today? I think that'd be great. What y'all think about that? I mean, they already got to messing the city up. So the city already let it get out of control, so they need to fix it, right?
Yeah.
So I think they should hit the pole. I be wanting them to hit the pole. I want to see them wrap around the pole and their eyes come out their hair like Petey with like that little Petey Weedy Herman movie. Yes, I want to see them. We got open enrollment at all the cemeteries. What they waiting on?
All right. Thank you, Al.
Have a good day.
Yeah, Al, for your truth.
See? Al come with that, and then he go, have a good day.
833.
That's why we love you, Al.
833.
We gonna have a good day. It's okay.
212-1017 is our Truth Talk text line. Call in, give us your truth on pursuit policy, law enforcement pursuit policy, to chase or not to chase.
That is the question.
Absolutely. Tracy, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Good morning. Thanks for taking my call.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a double-edged sword. But we have the technology nowadays that they don't have to even really chase like that. There's so much technology they could, because you got all of these cameras and stuff.
They don't want them to, hang on, Tracy. Remember, they don't want them to use the flock cameras. They hate the flock cameras.
That's the problem. That's the problem. We need them, because then you won't have to chase. You could have them going into, they'll think they're getting away, but you can already have it set up because you're so far ahead of them with the cameras where you just close them in where they can't even go nowhere. Before you know it, they caught.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, Tracy,
you see the technology, we have it.
Yeah, hang on, Tracy. Again, this is what you got to remember. Right? You got to remember, because this is one of my pet peeves about some of the people in our community and what they're fighting for and what they're fighting against. They don't want them to use the flock cameras. There's a whole issue with that. They don't want them to use facial recognition. They got an issue with that. So it's like, okay, all the technology that we got that could help identify these reckless drivers, because they may be driving a stolen car, in most cases they are. But
Yeah.
now if you don't want law enforcement to be able to use facial recognition,
right?
And now they got to say police are just looking for these, and we got to look at some blurry picture,
right?
that you really, you get what I'm saying? So the
but
technology
thing
they
is-
got, it's like a lot of the people in our community, the black community, in my
Yes.
opinion, are arguing against them, saying that it will be targeted against us as black people
You do know why that is, right?
because they're criminals. I don't know.
No, it all falls back to education. If you study these products and look what they can do, I'll give you an example. Okay, you got a dude that's reckless driving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his face pop up, you got his plate. You don't even have to chase him. His face already recognized, so any store he go in, anywhere, you can just catch him anywhere on foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. You ain't even got to chase him because he going to pop up somewhere on camera, walking somewhere, going to the store or anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be like, okay, we can close it in now. The technology itself will do it.
Absolutely.
The technology will that's what they do now. Remember that dude that killed his wife or something in a hotel? They knew his whole route.
Yep.
When he left, when he carried the bag back up there, what store he went to, how far he went, what cars, even the other guys that drove from somewhere and killed that rapper. They knew their whole route.
Yep.
They knew the whole route, seen the car, seen their faces, where they went, how long they was there. Technology will work.
Hey,
and a lot less people will die.
That part, Tracy, and again, and thank you for your call. But one of the
Y'all have
other
a good
things,
morning.
yep, you too.
You
One of
too.
the other things, Bailey,
Yes.
and this is real, like because we've talked about them even earlier this year. Like you've got people that they don't want them to use. They don't want them to use the flock cameras.
Exactly. They don't.
They don't want them to use facial recognition.
Nope. They
And
absolutely don't.
guess what another thing is that they don't want them to use?
What?
Drones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm saying it's a whole argument coming from inside of our community. I'm not saying it's not other people.
Right.
But I know that there's a whole argument inside our community of people that are saying, yeah, they should use them.
Yeah.
And then they be like, no, they shouldn't be using these drones. And it's like, if we're not able to use the technology, in my opinion, it puts us at a disadvantage.
Absolutely.
Because what is the other choice?
Yeah.
But to chase.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's some off of our Truth Talk text line at 833-212-1017. Bobby said if punishment becomes harsher, black people will call the criminal justice system racist. Well, we already do that, Bobby. But anyway.
That's true. And that's where I'm going. So it's like it's so many catch-22s that we damned if we do, we damned if we don't.
We are.
Don't lock these kids up.
Yeah.
But it ain't only the damn kids that's doing it.
Yeah.
We're saying that that's the punishment for that crime. So if you don't want the youth locked up, get the damn youth and tell them, like, look, you know what's going to happen to you, right?
Right.
Now, if you still try to do it after we done told you what's going to happen.
It is what it is.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Miss Sassy says, my husband says, chase all. I say, chase only the violent criminals.
How do you know the difference?
You know.
That's my thing. How do you know the difference? How do you
Well,
know
if they
just
know-
because they were driving with no plates and got pulled over, but then, because I've read so many criminal complaints where it said they were pulled over for this, and they ran their information and found out they were involved in a shooting that happened over here,
Right.
a homicide that have happened over here,
Right.
a sexual assault that may have happened,
Right.
because they have certain MOs.
Yeah,
They're
do.
criminals. We got two calls.
Okay, wait, hold on. I got a couple more. Stacy said a responsible citizen pulls over a fool with drugs and guns in the car. Says, "Man, they gonna have to catch me, dog, and y'all don't have to wear no. And y'all don't have to wear no seatbelts, or fly off the home bridge. Right, right out. Okay." And then one last comment. Dwayne said, "Good morning, my better than coffee legendary people on my radio." Good morning, Dwayne. Thanks for listening. Thank you all for listening and your comments. If you have more, 833-212-1017. That's our True Talk text line. Now, you got some callers?
Yep, we got Gene. Gene, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Good morning. Love you and appreciate you too, Homer.
Hey.
And good morning, Miss Bailey.
Good morning.
Yes, chase people is because I could barely get home going down to Tonya without these idiots zooming in and out of traffic.
Girl.
No police anywhere.
Yes.
Capitol, I don't even go on Capitol.
Me neither.
Atkinson is no better.
Ooh.
The interstate is no better. I agree with some of what I heard this morning about slot cameras. I hate them, but they will find you. Also, Homer, you mentioned the drones. Use the drones. Use the helicopters. Channel 12 is up there all the time.
Just what you say? Just attach another
Shout out
camera.
to Chopper 12.
Okay.
They see everything.
And they can zoom in.
Channel 12. In the helicopter.
Yeah.
Use the helicopter. So there's other ways to find people other than zooming around the city, because a few years ago, I remember hearing on the news that Milwaukee or Wisconsin is a test city, a test state. They test things.
That's
So
true.
are they training these officers on how to chase through the city? But something needs to be done.
W2 started
Love
here.
your show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
W2 started here. It
Sure
did.
did.
It
Sure
did.
did.
Michael, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
I just want to say that I think the camera should be used. I understand people don't like them, but cameras tell the truth, and it's a safety. It'd be a safety thing for everybody. So I don't want to see anybody get killed on the road because the police chasing people down the road. That's my truth for today.
All right. Thank you very much. And LaRon Taylor on our YouTube said, flock cameras are not on every block nor on every house, so the criminals can get out in between and run away. Who is they that you're talking about? They don't want you to use their Ring cameras. Who is that? No, it's black people that put up a whole fight when they say they want to use flock cameras. And flock cameras are in enough strategic places that they can follow them. Sure, the drones don't go 100 miles an hour, but when these people jump out and start running, those drones are right there. That's how they end up catching them in some of these other counties. But a lot of people in Milwaukee don't like law enforcement to be able to use those tools.
Exactly.
They're being used in other places. But a lot of the people, and I'm telling you, I'm not saying it's all black, but it's a majority of black people that do say no, and they put up a stance and they go to all the meetings and talk about why. They go to the license hearing or the Common Council when they're having meetings in different departments or whatnot, saying why they don't want them there.
Yeah.
So that is a problem. Like I say, so we end up fighting against ourselves. And I think that we end up losing in the end. You know, we don't want them to, we don't want, if they're youth, to end up receiving harsh punishments. But then we end up finding out when they finally get charged as an adult that they were adjudicated delinquent. You feel what I'm saying? And we find out all the things they had been doing before then that they got in and out. And now they become the problem. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I say we got to balance this out. We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning. We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jackamick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jackamick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
I'm the legendary Homer Blow, and with a high temperature scheduled for 84 today, when summer turns up the heat, cool down with the shake from Cousin Subs. Our shakes are hand-spun with creamy vanilla gelato and blended into 4 delicious flavors: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and mint. They're rich, smooth, refreshing, and the perfect sweet treat on a warm summer day. Whether you're stopping in for lunch, dinner, or just craving something cool, there's a flavor waiting for you. Cool down with the shake from Cousin Subs. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. Yep, it's going to be another strawberry shake on deck for me. Supposed to have 84 today. 84. Hot. Humid. It's going to be hot. Shake. You wanted, what did you want, the vanilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't mess around with that strawberry stuff.
I can.
Well, I'll ask you.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
But so we are talking about, and people are engaged as usual when we have to deal with this particular topic and subject, the police pursuit policy. There were people that were demanding changes, even though they had revised, the chief had revised the police pursuit policy, and now they wanted more. You get what I'm saying? It's like, nah, that ain't enough. And so the Milwaukee Fire and Police Commission, ended up making a recommendation unanimously.
Yeah.
And so it was brought to the Common Council. And they ended up having a vote, and they voted like no.
I'm glad they did that, because you know what? We can't be going back and forth on this. This is too important.
Right.
We can't be constantly going back and forth on it. And there's been a lot of back and forth on this already.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot.
Right.
Already, so we just need to let it,
Mm-hmm. And, and something that I see on our YouTube page, while you're there, hit that like and subscribe button.
Follow us, y'all.
1017 The Truth. And if you're on Facebook,
Truth in the morning, yes.
Like and follow the page.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I saw where Will D9 brought up a point that I brought up several times when we talked about this in the past.
Uh-huh.
He said, what's crazy is they use face recognition on cell phones and nobody has a problem with it.
Facts.
People use a fingerprint. All of that. Biometrics all the time.
All the time.
But if not law enforcement going to use it though.
Right, that part.
It's stores you go into.
Yeah.
They use facial recognition.
They do. And you may not be paying attention, but
Right.
they do.
But if law enforcement do it, It's a problem. But at the same time, we're saying, y'all need to find who did. They ain't finding the person that murdered my loved one.
Yeah.
They the person that did this to that person or shot somebody.
Ain't got no,
They
Don't know
came
where
in and
they at.
robbed the store and trashed it and this, that, and the other.
Right.
But you don't want them to use some of the technology tools that they have.
Right. Because you tripping.
So
Because you tripping.
yeah. I'm trying to remember. It was one division of our law enforcement that did used to have a helicopter. I'm not sure and don't recall who it was. But Talendra Carson, I believe, on our YouTube said the MPD need their own helicopter for crimes, not just Channel 12.
Right.
But see what
That's
happens
true.
with that. But see what happens with that is when they say that this is what it's going to cost to get it.
Right. Then everybody
Taxpayers be like,
"I ain't
hell no.
you
To the
finna
no.
Yeah.
So
we ain't
we ain't ready
do
for
that.
that.
Yeah.
We
See,
ain't ready for
really
that.
got that right here. Because
Mhm.
we spending too much time, spending too much money on people with kids and they kids out
Mhm.
here shooting and pillaging and robbing.
Yeah, Madi said protecting criminals in the hood is a big problem. It is.
It is. Yeah.
It is.
It is. But everybody complains.
He said the weed man is more important than Jesus in the hood.
Man, stop it.
Hey, find a lie though. Find a lie.
Hey, that's what they make. That's their
I'm
other
just
god.
saying.
That's their other god.
And
That's their other god.
it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
That's their other god. Hey, you want an update on the poll?
Yes, please.
All right. Should police continue chasing vehicles? We've got 3 options. You could do chase all, chase none, or only chase violent crimes. Chase all is in at number 1 with 57%. Chase none, the numbers have actually gone up to 17%. And only chase violent crimes is at 26%. So y'all keep voting there on our YouTube channel. We want to know what you think.
Yep.
It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a combination.
Yeah, but the lead, which has not lost the lead thus far,
Right.
is
the
that
chase
it
all.
seems that people understand, like, you know what? We can't keep talking about the violence and the crimes in our community. And again, when you hear that they do stop some of these vehicles, they end up finding guns and drugs. And again, and some of these ages that we see, and that's why when we say about some of the children and some of the youth, when you're hearing that some of the people that are caught in these cars are 10,
Yeah.
12,
Yeah.
13. Come on, that's a PWK problem.
People with kids.
Yeah, because you are not parenting.
No.
Because listen, if a parent has to go get their 12-year-old
that part
from the police station or the juvenile detention center, there's going to be some discipline going on.
Yep.
It's going to be some discipline.
Yeah.
Some of the PWK is going to be like, I told you to not get caught.
Right. That's it. They said, I told you not to get caught, not.
So you slipping.
I told you not to do nothing like that.
You
got caught. You slipping.
Again.
Or you got caught slipping.
Right. and we have, and I know people going to make songs and this, that, and the other. I was doing an event on Friday and one of the guests, just one.
Okay.
And you could kind of tell that, she was younger than the majority of the people that came out to the celebration. And she wanted me to play Spin That by Young Miami. I'm like, nope, not going to play it. I mean, I get it. We know because the song is a popular song.
Yeah.
But we're not changing the mood of this event.
Right.
So because you can celebrate what you might be involved in.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the thing. Like I say, yes, artists can make whatever music they choose to make, but when the education level is not there to whereas you can understand and decipher, fact from fiction.
That part.
The entertainment purpose of it, okay. But when you are, nope. And because a lot of those that are saying it a lot of the times, they doing that.
Yeah.
And they really trying to represent themselves. And, And I think another switch for me is with the new generation, how many women and girls have been locked up before, like or in prison or something.
Ain't that crazy?
It is crazy because you would see them like, yeah, we were locked up together. I'm like, huh?
Right.
Like, that was my celly.
Hey, hold on. Public service announcement. Listen, you are not supposed to go to jail, and you definitely not supposed to go to prison.
That part.
Whether you're male or female, that's not how this is supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
You're not, listen, you're not supposed to go to jail or prison.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there might be some mishap where you mistake somebody and you end up in jail, but you definitely not supposed to go to prison. It may be a parking ticket to send you to jail, but you're not supposed to go. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the truth.
That part.
That part. That's not how this thing works.
Mm-hmm.
No prison, no jail.
LaRon Taylor.
Especially if you're a female. Come on, let's be real.
That part.
For fighting over on Brady. Oh, did I say? I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. Y'all. I'm sorry.
We're going to try to get to that, too. We're going to try to get to that.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to hurry up now.
Yeah. But these comments on YouTube, Will D9 said, don't want law enforcement to use face recognition, but don't mind posting their faces all on social media.
That part.
Right.
I saw that. I was like, yeah, how about that?
Right. LaRon Taylor said, we're stolen with a no chase policy, the grand rising of the Kia boys. Let's see. Mahdi said California has a helicopter that follow a chase vehicle. Stars, but follow.
Okay.
Chase vehicle. Let's see. LaRon said the sheriff department had a helicopter that crashed and had killed people 20 years ago and have not replaced it as far as I know. Let's see. Aaron is him said, spin that is double music. Got me sounding old as hell. No. Well, listen, Aaron, I'm just telling you, we can't go there because we had some songs, but we knew that they were entertainment. We used them as the entertainment value. AMG has a song that you can play at any event right now that is still popular as hell. Somebody better have my money. Rihanna ended up doing, her own
better
version
have my
of it.
money.
Right. But we didn't run around telling the women, you better have my money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was entertainment. It was fun.
Now,
now they living the life. They living that life. A lot of the people that are doing it.
They think that they are, but they're really not. Hey, I got one of the True Talk text line, 833-212-1017. And Miss Sassy said, let's not act like ICE and police is not using facial recognition illegally, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And G-Gnostic said, so close, but so far.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to act in the way that will lead you to go to jail.
That part.
Or prison. I know that's right.
That part.
That's all I'm saying.
That part. We'll read these couple of comments, then we're going to go to our break. Let's see. LaRon Taylor said, in the suburbs, they're going to chase you till they get you.
Ooh.
This is not even a discussion.
Oh, they got time for you out there.
That's why criminals run black to Milwaukee, because of their no chase policies and places to hide.
Yeah, let me tell you, they got time for you out there.
Yep.
They ain't doing all the donuts and stuff. They fit out there. They ready to go.
We're going to come back with a final tally of the poll, and then we're going to talk about the Brady Street, and they're going to extend that policy, the summer safety policy. So our producer and people like our producer don't have to worry about some of these things that are going on.
Yes, they can live in peace.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning.
Second Amendment.
On the award-winning 1017 FM. We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkuprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Milwaukee, mark your calendars. Join us for Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. It's free and fun for the entire family, featuring great music, community resources, family activities, and back-to-school support to help students get ready for successful school years. Interested in volunteering? Visit The Truth's website at 1017thetruth.com to complete the volunteer form or by emailing sierra.brown@milwaukeeblackmedia.com. That is Sierra as in CIERRA. Bring the whole family and experience one of Milwaukee's favorite community celebrations, True Family Fest. Again, it's Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Special thanks to Educators Credit Union, American Family Insurance, Milwaukee Public Schools, Artists Working in Education, City of Milwaukee Department of Community Wellness and Safety, and Ascension for help making this event possible. Hey, Homer, I want to give the final tally on our poll. Should police continue chasing vehicles? Now, we had three choices. You could chase all, chase none, or only chase violent criminals. Coming in the last place with 16% is chase none. Coming in at number 2, only chase violent criminals with 27%. And the number 1, chase all, is at 57%. That's the final tally on that vote.
Thank you very much for that, Bailey.
Yes.
I felt like Young Moolah, baby.
I know, right?
Wheezy.
Well, he's been playing a lot of Wheezy music this morning.
Yeah. Of course.
I heard that Get Money earlier. I started saying what. I mean, hey, that was my joint right there.
A former law enforcement said Milwaukee County Sheriff Department had a military surplus helicopter in the early 2000s. It crashed, killing 2 deputies during a search for a suspect in another county. Pursuits are just a part of law enforcement, but there must be an effective strategy involved, stronger penalties.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going. Like, for real. Like, to make it to where it's like, we going straight to jail.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't no we might get. Nope. Automatic.
Yeah.
Automatic. And stand on it.
Yeah.
And let them know, like, no, automatically you getting these 5 years.
Yeah.
So maybe some of the PWKs that say they love their kids, or, you used to your kids trying to provide for the household, and you don't want them locked up, you better get them. And if they want to be rebellious, they're going to find out what 5 years feels like of being away from everybody.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I've been locked up. It won't let me out.
That part. But Brady Street.
Ooh.
Brady Street has extended its summer safety pilot program through Labor Day weekend. So what is that? What does that mean? The 6-week program launched earlier this summer, featuring no overnight parking on Brady Street Thursday through Saturday between Humboldt and Farwell Avenues. The pilot also includes more Milwaukee Police Department presence on the east side and a Brady Street Code of Conduct public awareness campaign. An ongoing collaboration between businesses, residents, law enforcement, and city partners will include traffic management and pedestrian safety initiatives. The city said the program is meant to address problems like reckless driving, loitering, loud music, and other disruptive behaviors in the neighborhood. The Brady Street bid encourages feedback from businesses, residents, employees, and visitors. Feedback can be shared through a survey. So this is on the Channel 12 news site. You can pull that up, and then they have a link inside the story that you can click and get that information. How does that make you feel, producer Xavier?
Right.
I feel fine. I mean, I don't feel unsafe at all. I live over there, walk at night. The stuff is just random. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So
I got the clip for you, though.
Okay. Well, yeah, go ahead. Let's do the clip. We're going to learn today.
Hi, Brady Street extending its new safety program through Labor Day weekend. The 6-week pilot program launched earlier this summer featured no overnight parking on Brady Street Thursday through Sunday between Humboldt and Farwell. It also includes stepped up or police presence in the east side Milwaukee neighborhood, as well as traffic management and pedestrian safety initiatives. City plans is meant to address problems like reckless driving in the neighborhood, loitering, loud music, and other disruptive behavior happening there.
So they have what were you saying? Did you
Xavier?
You have more they have more
he
undercover?
has some information
that you noticed.
What
did you notice?
You noticed. What's your truth, Xavier?
I will say they have there's a more undercover presence on the Brady Street now. They're like in like these
Don't tell them the cars.
Well, I don't want to tell them the cars.
Don't tell them the cars.
But yeah, they're in plain cars, and I've seen them pop out and stuff like that ever since. I would say I started noticing that probably about a month or two ago. So
when they started it.
Oh, so that makes sense then.
Yep.
So they're not in their usual Fords.
No. They're in some. I won't say the type of car they're in, but they're in the cars.
Yeah.
So for you, has that kind of
y'all
worked?
hit me up? I'll tell you what kind of car it is.
And where can they reach you, Bailey, on social media?
Right.
Because that's where you can hit her up and get that information. She gonna snitch. She gonna snitch. Order in the studio, Bailey. So
y'all hit me up if you roll it over there.
What's your social media?
I am Bailey Coleman.
All right. I am Bailey Coleman. You'll find her. I'm at Homer Blow. But
you could just type in my name. You're going to find me.
There you go. So no facial recognition?
What? But
if they type in your name, it's gonna pop up.
My picture gonna pop up.
There you go, facial recognition.
There it is.
There you go.
I don't mind facial recognition.
Me either.
I don't have a problem with it.
Right, absolutely.
Because I mean, if you, hey y'all, you putting again what the person on our YouTube channel said. You are putting your face on Facebook, and Instagram, and all that. So what difference would, facial recognition stuff be? How would that? Oh, you get it now. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now you're not against it.
So have you noticed a difference, Xavier, with the extra presence?
Honestly, I can't really tell a difference. Honestly, I don't know. I'd be chilling, so I don't really feel unsafe at all. I know this is an area where a lot of people are drinking and stuff's going on, so occasionally things are going to happen. I will say there has been an uptick of like violent crime and stuff like that this summer and last summer, just because I will say, like, probably because a lot of the bars on the north side have been closed down. So people have just been migrating down here, and the people that have been migrating down here have been, causing the problem.
I mean, if you think about it, it's just down the street. It's across the street.
Yeah,
quite literally.
It's black people. That's
so they just came across the street. Right, listen.
I want them to be, listen, I need that same kind of patrol to either shut these assets down because they've been out here fighting 6 a.m. in the morning on the north side.
He out here fighting to save his life.
Yep, and it's the one on 53rd and Center was going down. These women were fighting. They jumped some woman because the assumptions is that because she looked good, that some guy paid a bunch of women to beat her up.
Really?
And so there was so many different fights on that corner. There was also fights at another after set on North Avenue.
So you can't even go out and have no fun no more.
Yeah, like
everybody got to be like hating.
PWKs, I'm telling you.
Yeah, people with kids.
Listen, I get it.
Toys R Us adults.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I bet even if the kids were in school, that these people would be at these after sets during the
like 40 going north.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Xavier, it's not in your head.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I just don't. I don't see how the cops can stop all these random fights happening. You know, what I mean, the police presence and stuff like that. These people don't actually care.
They don't.
I mean, because I've literally saw a video. I mean, there was a video that was circulating about a month ago where literally this guy like picked up this dude and slammed him on the ground. The cops literally right there in like, the dude that he slammed is like walking away. The guy that slammed him goes to his car and just pulls out a gun in front of the cops. So I you know what I mean? So it's just, I think it's a lot of people need to. I don't know. So maybe it's the lead in the water. I don't know. Maybe it's making it more violent.
You know what?
But
we ain't gonna do.
I know. I just
Listen,
like
all
to say
right,
that.
Al.
They not even drinking water, bro.
I know.
Okay.
I just know that
They
would trigger
drinking
you.
everything except water.
Right, that part.
And if they are drinking water, it's cut water. Listen, we got to take care of some bills. We'll come back and talk about the Madison mayor saying enough is enough of this encampment stuff. Y'all going to move this. Y'all going to move, get out the way.
Okay.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Educators Credit Union is more than a place to manage your money. They're where your financial possibilities take shape. They're more than transactions. They're conversations about your financial goals. More than numbers, they're community advocates who support free, local events that are accessible to all. They foster community because we are stronger together. Educators Credit Union is people helping people. Become a member at ECU.com. Insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way.
improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to healthcare and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
Our big story here at 6. Madison's.
And I've already put on 6 pounds. Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. The Truth.
Our big story here at 6.
Forming a sort of encampment in the intersection where a Madison police officer shot and killed Corey Ruiz last month. Police say Ruiz armed himself with a knife and injured the officer during the struggle. Police say that officer shot and killed Ruiz.
As 12 News' Kendall Keys reports, protesters don't plan on leaving until their demands are met.
At Williamson and Baldwin Streets in Madison, protesters pitched tents, posted signs, and blocked the intersection off to traffic. They've been there nonstop since July 22nd. A cell phone video captured the deadly Madison police shooting at the intersection that day. Officers responding to calls about a person stealing bicycles and checking car doors. Police say Corey Ruiz had a knife and injured an officer during a struggle. That officer opened fire, killing the 38-year-old. Immediately after Ruiz's death, protests erupted and the encampment where Ruiz died developed.
I've been here since day one.
Multiple city blocks are now looking like campsites, people even grilling out in the roadway. What are your demands?
Justice for Corey, that officer to get arrested.
Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway saying the occupation must end in a statement and that it's forming a sort of
their demands.
What are your demands?
Justice for Corey, that officer to get arrested.
Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway saying the occupation must end in a statement and that it's seriously damaging nearby Corner Bar, telling 12 News that they've remained shut down and employees aren't getting paid.
Yeah, we're not keeping y'all from working. Yeah. Come open up your doors.
So disgusted and disappointed in some of our people. Well, one thing that they are doing the mayor is saying with the new policies that are enacted, y'all
Why
gonna
is it
get
crooked?
arrested.
It's kind of crooked.
Yeah.
The sign looks like it's leaving.
Order in the studio, Bailey.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
The sign, don't the sign look a little
It's truth in the
crooked?
morning. Yeah, he's working on it. He got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All
but
right.
anyway, he tired. And with this the things that have been passed to where you can be considered, against the state, the country.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
With those things that we were talking about with the things that the Orange Man got passed and who can be considered a domestic terrorist and all kind of stuff, and you be labeled as a hate group and all of that.
Right.
All of that is going to apply when
Yes.
they remove them from that encampment. You could say that you're not moving,
Right.
but when you start getting arrested and they start saying, no, y'all can't arrest all of us, watch. If they have to call if they have to call in National Guards or whatever has to be happen, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And you're going to be removed.
Yeah.
And you're going to be kicking and screaming. And you're like, nope, I'm not leaving. And then they're going to take a bulldozer and they're going to bulldoze down all those camps that they done set up. Barbecue grills are getting ran over, and they're going to clean up the street. So I'm just letting you know, I understand why you're trying to take that stance, but understand that when you get arrested, it will not just be a loitering charge or anything like that. You are subject to be under some federal charges. Federal.
Yes.
Not just a state and local charge, because of the things that have been passed that a lot of people ended up voting for when they put the Orange Man in and allowed him to make all of these decisions to change this, change that, change that. So
While
some of y'all going to get locked the hell up.
While the people of Madison
And I understand why y'all
and
there.
the area seem to be very liberal, your governing body ain't necessarily that.
Yep.
So we don't want another situation that you've been protesting to occur.
I've seen them do it to Skid Row in
yeah.
L.A.
Yeah.
And Skid Row has been Skid Row for decades.
Exactly. Well, I got to tell you, the West Coast has a heavy population of those that are unhoused. Huge population. I mean, when I go home this year for Christmas, I have to send some pictures because you literally it's not just one or two people living under bridges. They have entire encampments.
Yes, they do.
All over the place in Seattle. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like some of them have built a series of the little houses that you hear about. Here, only the veterans really. They give,
absolutely.
No, they're smaller than the little houses that they have. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is like, we gonna keep you out the rain, and that's about it house. Right? Right. And there's literally hundreds of them. There's so many encampments all over the place. And what you see are people catching the bus to different, because they'll go and they'll say, okay, there are people that get paid to go and just break up encampments. They're not police officers or anything like that.
Wow.
There are people that are paid
to
just go break up and say, but here's the thing. The city goes, okay, well, we've arranged a new place for you to go. You can't stay here no more.
Right.
But we got a new spot for you. But you got to catch a bus out there. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, well, that's just like the parking lots, the park and ride lots that they ended up closing down because of some of the encampments that were going on in those lots.
Yeah, I get those. But this is like a mass.
Right, I'm getting you,
of people. Just like you talking about Skid Row. A mass. And they like move them from place to place out there. Yeah, we got something in Burien for you. You're going to catch the bus out there. Here's what they give.
If you can remember the Chicago of 10 to 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like what you used to see downtown.
Yeah,
they ain't down there no more.
Yeah.
They moved them.
Oh, yeah. Well, see,
they felt like you're not going to blight our downtown and all of the investments that we are doing down here.
Yeah.
For people to come and see that, the reality of what else is going on in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, out there on the West Coast, if you guys ever go out and you visit the West Coast, one of the things like California, Washington, Oregon, one of the reasons they have such a high population of the unhoused, that's what we're calling them now, right? Or homeless people, is because of the temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
The year-round temperatures out there are usually survivable.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting, with the occasional maybe 1 or 2, maybe 5 days out of the year or out of the winter, they might get something that's like in the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But other than that, you know.
All right, Bailey, what you got?
Trust God, do good, pray for the unhoused, and you know what? Know something great is coming your way soon.
Hashtag that part, hashtag facts, hashtag you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. So, up next, the award-winning Truth with Sherwin Hughes on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth from 9 a.m. to noon, followed by the lunch break with their new hours, noon to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon. Then we've got Manan Sabir. Had a chance to holler at him yesterday after my interview from 2 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time with the Grapevine. And then it's Tap In with Jazz Tyler from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. along with Meech. So, yeah, tune in. Thank you, Jazz, for having me on yesterday. Please be safe. Be cool. It's going to be hot today. It's supposed to be humid today. It's supposed to rain today. We're going to get it all.
Yeah.
Love you. We up out of here. Peace.
Check it out one time.